What's up guys? Today I'm going to show you how to draw Chloe Charming from Descendants. Wow, so pretty. Blue, blue, blue. Okay, grab your drawing materials. Let's go. Alright, so this is going to be guideline. I want to have a really nice space on the right side because this is going to be her blue, wavy, gorgeous hair. So her face a little tilted and we're just going to draw up to shoulder, this part. Okay, and then once you're done drawing guidelines for her face, we are going to start drawing her eyebrows. I think today's expression is graceful, just like her last name, charming. So that's what we're gonna draw. Okay, here we go. So I want today's like her eyebrows even have a really nice kind of a personality. So a little thicker than normal. Okay, then underneath we're gonna start drawing her eyelid. So it goes in a little bit here. Okay, go like that. And then let's just draw not a lot, but nice amount of eyelashes, more like right side. Okay, and it go like that. Da, da, da. More. I think this is good. We're just gonna maybe add a little more. So she's kind of looking this way. Okay, I mean her face line's looking straightforward, but her eyes are looking slightly side. And when you want to draw characters again, like a much not like okay, she is energetic, but we're gonna show more graceful smile. In that case, I want her eyelid and eye touched. All right, and then we're gonna go kind of close like this. Okay, and then let's just draw a little bit more bottom eyelashes like that. I think this is great. Then bubble, black bubble. Okay, and oh yeah, I did a kind of I added a lot of bubbles on my sample, so let's do that way. Go like this, and I want you to do same thing other side, please. Draw same kind of eyes shape. That would be great. Again, goes here. Okay, so this side is gonna have more eyelashes. Okay, not here so much. And go like that. Da, da, da. Okay, and her nice round eyes. I think this is good, right? Okay, let's close a little here. Da, da, da. You know, I like the way I did this part, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. Here, kind of a closed little bit here. Okay, then let's just draw her nose. Manga nose, as you know, so tiny cute little nose because she got pretty big eyes. So you're just gonna draw little dots. I think that's good enough for today, and we're gonna draw her Kawaii smile. You know what, the smile we're gonna do later. I wanna just draw her face line first, and then we're gonna draw her mouth, because since she's like smiling like to side all the way, I kind of want to secure just the final face line. Okay, so go here. Okay, here. Go there. Yeah, I'm thinking her chin's gonna be around here. More like that. Kind of like this. Here. You know what I mean? Kind of like this. I think this is cute. Then we're gonna draw her lips. Here we go. Kind of a sliced lemon. I realize her nose is a little too close to her mouth, so I'm gonna move up her nose a little bit up, okay, slightly, so we have enough space to add her lipsticks later on. It's gonna be a little more like pink lipstick we're gonna add. Then let's just draw her neckline. Okay, so her hair is gonna be wavy hair, right? And no bangs. So what I want you to do, have a little like nice distance here, and her hairlines maybe start right there. Side her wavy hair, it's gonna cover this area, so you don't need to worry about that much. Okay, so go like that. kind of like rainbow line starts, right? Then from here, like wavy go, kind of go like that. So today's wavy line, when I usually show kind of more like wavy hair, I show you more like, hold on, I'm just gonna show you example quick. What I meant is kind of a relaxed here and then go like this, right? Relaxed, but then more strong wave comes in. But today is not like this. Pretty much this dramatic wave line starts from beginning. That's why here I'm just drawing a lot wavy lines here. Okay, so start drawing wavy line, but I don't want you to draw wave lines looking everything same way, same size. It's a little bit boring. So I want you to always change the size and the length of wavy line. Okay, so this side, let's start from the top. Here, this one's a little like more 1, 2, 3 waves, right? And then let's go bottom more, let's go little bigger wave. You know what I mean? Like this. And here, well, this one just came in first, so I'm gonna go little low here. Okay, and then more. Here we go. Whew. Actually, I want more little stronger wave line. Okay, wavy line is, even like my sample, it took a while, and it's kind of hard to draw exactly the same way that way I drew, because wavy line is kind of unpredictable. So you gotta always just go with it, you know what I mean? Go here, whew. Kind of like this. I think this is good. And now it's gonna do this side. So this side here, go like that. So two strong wave goes kind of like this. Okay, and we're gonna go here a little, and then more here. Go like that. Let's just wave finish right there, little shorter. I think that's fine. Then this next one, let's go a little long. Okay, and then more strong wave. Next one, little more relaxed. Why not? Kind of like this. You know what I mean? So now you see different type of waves. Top is a little bit short, and then goes a little longer. Some of them kind of more relaxed and wider. So I want you to just change up and add a different type of wave lines. Okay, a lot. So now let's add a necklace. I think today I want to use tons of blue, more like a light blue, not like a midnight blue so much. And she's wearing a jacket in kind of like this here, and this is a little too small for her shoulder width, so we're gonna go more a little wider. Okay, here, and at the same time I want more wave inside. Here we go. Wow. Oh my gosh. It took a while, but it's pretty good, right? Now let's ink in. If you're enjoying this video, you love my new book, How to Draw Kawaii Manga Chibi. There are tons of chibi step-by-step tutorials and tips for making your manga stories. Scan the QR code to get your copy. Now let's get back to the video. Right, so these are colors I want you to use today, mainly any sort of a light blue and then maybe a little bit of medium blue and a more warm brown, little darker brown, and a skin tone. Skin tone is going to be a little peachy and a little like more tanned. Also skin tone you have, that would be great. All right, then let's start. Oh, a pink too. Then let's start coloring. Okay, so first it's gonna be skin tone. Okay, so first layer, little like a peachy tone to set the, just the skin tone. Okay, let's just do that, and I just want you to fill the space. Okay. Okay, here we go. If you hold the like pencil like this, if you sharpen it, and here the lid, this part is pretty wide, right? So you can use this part. And you can save your time. So try that. Okay, how's it? Good? I think I just did everything. Good. Then you picked now like a second tone, a little bit of like a tanned, okay, nice. This is called a, I don't know what it's called. It's a Derwent C590. Okay. So I'm just gonna use this one here. See, now mixing with a little peachy tone with a tan, creating a beautiful, just the two layers. I like always like mixing a lot colors with a color pencil and creating this kind of a little more like this texture, kind of a warm, nice texture. So try that. Playing with the color is always fun, don't you think? Because you never know how they're just gonna match together. So yeah, okay, I think this is good. And I want to add a little like a more shadow here and there. So especially like around, you know what I mean, hair, kind of a little bit shadow here, and then more shadow here, and underneath face line, and accessory here, right? I think this is good. And also around the nose, underneath eyebrows, more shadow. Okay, and eyelid line, let's add a little bit of like more shadow here. Okay, good. Now I want you to pick light blue. Okay, then just don't think anything. You're gonna start coloring, have this dramatic wavy hair, okay, with light blue. Let's go. So now the first layer of blue is done, and what I want us to do is adding like a darker blue. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. All right, I want to show you, especially like around ear to this bottom face line here, this both side, and neck area. Hair is gonna be behind everything, right? Like a neck and a face behind the face line, but more like right next to it. So this section is gonna be like a little darker. And then also, if you look at your wavy hair, some of like maybe wavy hair is on the top of other wavy hair, you know what I mean? So let's just sort of like find the spots, and we're gonna add more little like a dark blue here and there. Okay, so let's do it.
Et c'est notre amour qui brille plus que le
So sorry. I'm looking at my drawing. I want slightly, I'm gonna make first layer of a blue was it too light, so I'm gonna add a little bit more blue to mix up with second layer of blue. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna look much better, right? Here, I think this is good. Okay, so the next part is eyeshadow. So her eyeshadow, the edge, this area, let's use this side. I want you to add just a little bit of blue around eyelashes. Okay, and this side too. Not all the way, okay? Not eyelid so much, more like eyeshadow, eyelashes area. Okay, I think I can add a slightly darker blue, just a touch. Looks so feathery. Pretty nice. Okay, so her eye color is going to be more brown, so let's pick light brown and darker brown, and my favorite neon yellow. If you have, that would be awesome. So now we are going to start adding light blue, no, sorry, blue, brown, that's what I meant. Here we go. The bottom part, I'm going to leave it out. We're gonna add this neon yellow. Okay, kind of like this. And then let's use dark brown. Sort of add a little bit of dark brown on the top. Middle part, yes. Dark blue. No, why am I keep saying blue? Brown, that's what I meant. Okay, kind of like that. I want to mix with brown, lighter brown, one more time. Okay, I think this is good. And then here we go. Nice touch of a neon yellow, so cute. Then we're gonna do rosy cheeks, rosy cheeks. Okay, like that. Oh, and the inside of her mouth. Let's do it quick. So we're gonna show her teeth a little. Sorry. You know what? I gotta use gel pen to fix it. Sorry, this side got too just kind of down like that. That's not good. So forget the inside of mouth. Okay, please forget that. Because I think I can't even color after this. Yeah. See? This kind of stuff happened. Sorry about that. Now, moving on. Lip color. So what we're gonna add, we're gonna start drawing from the top, okay? Go like this. Sorry, this line's kind of not cute. Just try to ignore, okay, my teeth line. So you don't need to color in the middle part. From side, pink, 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 okay? Now a little tilt it like this from here. Start with a really thin pink line, and the bottom part, go little here, wider. You know what I mean? Like this. Here. More like that. Okay, because when you add a lipstick color in a manga character, we don't want to just color all the way too much. It's just subtle. The edge goes really thin, and the bottom part you can go a little bit darker. All right, and then more like that. And if you want to add just a little bit like the bottom lip line, I think, oh, that's the problem. Look at this ink. I mean, on the pen. Kind of broken. Oh no. Okay, almost done, guys. Happening here. Okay, now, oh yeah, blue here. Everything's going to be blue, but I think her shirt is going to be a little like darker blue, and jacket is more lighter blue, just like her hair color. Okay, kind of like this. And then let's add, oh, shiny, kind of a like accessory. Okay, and this has a texture or pattern here, or kind of like, okay, I'm looking at my sample, kind of like this. Hey, 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 kind of like that. Okay, all right, and a final touch, like I just showed a little bit when I was trying to fix this cat teeth line. If you have any white gel pen, they sell everywhere. Okay, this can add really nice shiny spot inside of eyes here, and also mouth too. So lipstick here, right? If you want to show sort of like show the shiny lip line, so over pink, see, I add a little tiny dot here. This little thing means a lot in a manga world, so you can add a little shiny spot here too. If you want to add a more like shiny spot, hold on, just go, oh, hair. I know this is going to be much more subtle. It's hard to see, but you still do it, okay? Kind of like this. And in the end, this white ink, it's gonna sort of like get stuck in there. So if you want to just clean up with a finger or a tissue, that would be great here, kind of so you can just, ink is not gonna get stuck next time. Okay, so try to always like clean the little tip, that part. All right, and then let's add her name in Japanese, Chloe. That's in English. So if I pronounce that name more like a Japanese style, we say Makuro e. So here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is Chloe. Here we go. You did it. Ta-da! Chloe from Descendants, we did it! I love her hair. It took a while, but it's worth it, right? Well, if you have any other expressions or characters you want to draw with me, please write down here. Type it. I can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much. Arigato! One more thing, take a look at my book collection, my graphic novel series, Bounce Back, and activity book series, How to Draw Kawaii Manga. Arigato!